What's up, everybody? It's our Win It Minute for the day. However you are, I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm so fired up because my good friend Rob Reger's here, and he wants to inspire you. He's inspired me in so many times in my life. In fact, this will be the unprecedented 8th time he's been a guest on the Win It Minute. I'm so fired up, Rob. Rob, come and tell us, the Win It Minute fans out there, what you got to bring to us today to inspire everybody.
Thanks, Keith. And thank you so much for what you do to inspire me as well. So you're kind of the inspiration behind all these little things. But I have a topic that I want to talk to you about today, guys. I'm not sure, and I just recently became familiar with this term, the term NPC. And what it stands for is non-player character. Now, this was something that was developed actually about video games, just to give you a kind of lesson behind the background of it. You know, when you're playing a video game, you're playing the game, you're doing your things, and there'll be like some background stuff going. There'll be like characters moving around in the back. There'll be like cars that go by that aren't really controlled by anybody, just kind of programmed into the game. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Okay, so those are called NPCs, or non-player characters, but that also relates now, and I can thank my daughter. I have 3 teenage daughters, so they've kind of helped me out with the new lingo that's going on. But I want to talk to you a little bit about NPCs and how you don't want to become one. Tips on how to avoid being that NPC person. Number 1, become involved. If you're a parent, become involved in your children's teams if they play sports or activities that they do. And I know, I get it, not everybody is an alpha. But you don't have to be. You could be maybe that assistant coach of the team. You could be that assistant team mom of the team, and everybody needs those. You can go out, you can volunteer. Every food bank out there needs volunteers. They need something. My advice to you is just become involved. Don't just be somebody that's in the background where after the season ends or after something happens, they just kind of fade away and they're not memorable. The second meaning of NPC is kind of those types of people that just parrot what other people say. They're the types of people, and this is kind of, and I don't want to get political because I'm not that way, but a lot of times it happens in politics where somebody will watch a news channel on one side or the other, and they'll get the talking points of whatever station they're watching, and then they'll start getting into fights with people with the same talking points. And they don't really have original thoughts. All they do is basically repeat the things that they hear on TV, and it never even solves anything. And it just causes a lot of division and infighting. So my recommendation, guys, we're heading into holiday season. You're going to see relatives, is try to find some common ground. Think for yourself. Don't just parrot and repeat all the things that you're hearing. And another thing to actually recommend is possibly checking out the other side's news channels. Just for a couple weeks, a couple times, just to get a new perspective on things. Because honestly, if we're going to ever solve this division as a country, we have to start with unity, and we want to get this unity, but we have to start with common ground. What I found in my life is that most people in general, they're more alike than they are different.
Yeah.
But they tend to focus only on the differences. So let's do this heading into holiday season, heading into all these different things, is we want to start to find some common ground. We have an election coming up, find some common ground, some common elements that we can agree on, and then we can build from there, because only then will we solve this division that we're having in our country, and we'll start to unify once again.
Big.
Final thoughts, Keith?
I love it. I love it. Unifying is a big thing, and you can always find common ground. It's a lot easier than you think. I mean, just asking questions and getting to know people, get out there and get involved more. That's a big aspect. People think that they have to bring a special skill set to the table, but sometimes it's just your time,
right?
Your treasures or talent sometimes that you bring to the table, and your time is one of the most important assets that you can give to people. So
make a difference. Make a difference in this world. Don't just drift through. Don't just be background noise. You know, be somebody that's prominent, somebody that's memorable. And that's my advice for the day, guys.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for giving us your time to help inspire other people to give quality time out there to win the day. So Rob Reger, very much appreciate it. 8th time on the Win It Minute. So get out there. Don't be an NPC. Get involved. Give people your time and win the day.